Sunday fun day, everyone. Thank you all for joining us for our weekly Sunday live show where Jeremy always starts the live with a song.
I do?
Always.
I think.
And then I dance on the inside and try not to move.
If I start with a song, you should start with a dance. What do you think?
I can try to dance.
You could try?
You can try.
Let's see those Egyptian white girl moves. Ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the first verse. We love you, YouTubers. Oh, yes, we do. That's nice. Get it, George. We love you, YouTubers. And this is true. Look at George. Yeah. And you're not near us. George, you're not done yet. We're blue.
I'm running out of moves.
YouTubers, we
Should I walk
love
like an Egyptian?
You. Can you please do walk like an Egyptian? Yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah, keep that going. Keep that going. We love you, YouTubers. Oh, yes, we do. Where's the Egyptian? We love you, YouTubers. And this is true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Even though she's white and I'm dark, and together we make blue, right? Oh, YouTubers, we love you. You got any more moves? You got moves for one more verse?
Okay.
Can you pull something out? I want to see the sprinkler, and I want to see the lawnmower.
All right.
And then I want you to
the
end
chainsaw.
with the chainsaw.
Okay.
Here we go. You sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
We love you, YouTubers. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, YouTubers. And this is true.
Lawnmower.
You're
The
not
shopping
near
cart.
us.
The shopping cart, maybe?
Yeah, that's
The
good.
shopping
Shop it, baby. We're blue.
Here's the chainsaw,
Let's
your
see
favorite.
it. Oh, YouTubers, we love you. Oh, YouTubers, we love you.
Give it up for Jeremy.
All right. We're in for a Hales of a show tonight because I have no doubt there are so many questions because so much has happened this week.
Our camera's
And
off a
my
little bit.
goodness, what's off?
The camera.
George, it's an earthquake! Earthquake! Whoa! Hold on! Hold on! You
I had
saved
to
me.
adjust the camera.
You saved me.
It saved you?
You saved me. I got a hug for the first time. Okay, George, we got lots of things to cover tonight. Now, one of the things that we definitely need to cover is we promised everybody that we would be going through the memory sticks, the flash drives, the multiple memory sticks and flash drives. And this is the one that you want to know what is on it.
It's always interesting.
This is the one.
It's
Okay.
always interesting.
We've got multiples that we're going to go through throughout the night, but this one is the one you definitely want to stick
You're
around.
You're going to want to
for.
stick around.
Yeah.
Shout out
the
to
one.
Adam's Exploits for that $5 super chat. Says, what the hell's is going on here?
Okay, George, do we have any announcements tonight before you dig into mail and we dig into questions?
We can talk about this that you made fun of.
That's your announcement. That's your announcement right there.
This is the Restored the Love Money thermometer.
Okay.
Where it indicates how much hoodie was sold for, $14.9, if you guys can see that. And then it says, where's the money? And then it has the date of when hoodie was sold, which was July 21st. And then the red area is how much of that money we've spent so far restoring the love.
So since hoodie sold, Restored the Love has now been at $785.
And that's just on cost alone for just the units.
Just the purchase of the units. So for example, they haven't even seen, you have not seen yet this last 325. You won't see that till this upcoming week. And I can tell you expenses, it cost well over $1,000. 2 nights of lodging, $500 in diesel fuel, and we were in another state, and Restorage the Love happened, not in Ohio, but in a whole nother state with 2 other channels. You'll have to stay tuned to see the Hales story on that one.
Pat D72 said, I seen it with lots of rain.
There was lots and lots and lots of rain. Okay, so we've got the thermometer there. So we're working up already. It hasn't even been a month, and we're almost at $1,000 that has been given back into Restorage the Love. So do you have any mail we're going to open?
Yes, I do.
She's got mail. While you're getting mail, I'm going to say some highs. Bill French said hi from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Bill, how the Hales are you? And we got Pamela Lynn says, hello, my friend, Fat Man the Flipper. I still have you $5. So Pamela Lynn owes Fat Man the Flipper $5, or we owe him, one or the other.
Oh, I thought it was $3, but it's up to $5
for
now.
what? For what?
I don't know. They had some type of bet going on.
Okay, well, they got a bet going on, so somebody's winning. It sounds like
we got a letter
Pamela.
all the way from Vermont, Florida.
Bugsby, the anime lover, wants to know: are you married yet? Also, it's going fast. Also, are you married yet? And if not, what the Hales are you doing? No, we are not married. And what we are doing is having a Hales of a good time, working a business. Okay, you got
the
your
letter
first letter?
says, George, found this at a thrift store, and I remember Jeremy saying that you were looking for one. So here you go, Sue. P.S. Love your vlogs. And look at what Sue sent us.
Oh, do we have to cover up the part of the castle? There we go. There we go. We just have to cover that up. Remember, this is
so
the
nice
band
of Sue. So this
cover.
is this is the band art cover, which means these are rare and they go for hundreds, maybe even thousands.
Sometimes even
eBay.
Thousands on eBay. It all depends on when you're selling and supply and demand. Junksman, while you're
Appreciate
getting
it,
the
Sue.
next one, thank you so much, Sue. Junksman just sent $5. Can I borrow your fist?
Yes.
I can't believe it. She's letting me touch her fist.
Of course you can borrow.
I got a hug during the earthquake, and I get the fist. Junksman, bam! Okay, I didn't do that right. You better do that. Can you do that?
I can give him a fist pump too.
So Junksman says, love you guys. New YouTuber, long-time picker. You guys are so inspiring. Would it be lame to ask for a small shout out for my tiny channel, Rock On? Not lame at all. Remember, we all start at the beginning, and the goal is always to grow. It doesn't matter if you've been doing this for a month, if you've been doing this for a year, if you've been doing this for 30 years, we all can grow. That's why we always encourage you watch other channels, not just What the Hales, because everybody has more information. So, for example, after this live stream, you can jump on Storage Auction Pirates live stream, and you'll get his whole viewpoint. So you can learn from all over the place. We all start at zero. That's the beautiful thing, and we grow from there. So, Junksman, good luck on your YouTube channel, and good luck picking.
Yeah, everyone, make sure you check out his channel. There's 3 little dots. If you go to the right of his name, just hover over it, and then that'll take you to his channel. Appreciate it. Northwest RC Club sent a $2 super chat, said looking forward to another great live show.
And Borderline Hoarderish just reminded everybody, if you want to get your question answered, which I know there's a lot of questions. There's questions about coins that were counted. There's questions about potential illegal activities at a storage unit auction that happened. There's questions about Restorage the Love that's been buzzing around. The best way to do that, send a super chat, so that way it'll come straight up into our faces. We can't miss it. There's 550 on here right now. I bet you if you invite your mom, your granny, your auntie, we can get 1,000 on here tonight. So you've got the next piece of mail there, right?
This box is from YouTube.
Are you serious?
It's from YouTube.
YouTube sent us mail. We have a mail song. You remember that there's a mail song? Do you remember how it went? Do you remember how it went?
No.
We got mail. There you go. There's the mail song.
That's right.
We got some more mail. Okay, I'm gonna make another verse. George is opening the mail.
There's a card here that says, congratulations on your subscriber milestone.
YouTube sent us mail.
We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged by Rick.
Rick sent us mail from YouTube.
Boom. Do you guys know what this is?
I think it's mail.
Out of the package.
Because we're singing the mail song.
It's our YouTube silver play button. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
And it's engraved and it says, presented to What the Hales for passing 100,000 subscribers.
How the Hales did we do that?
Look how pretty that is.
Now, if you actually look these up on eBay, some YouTube channels will sell their play buttons, their awards for YouTube, and they can go for not just thousands, but sometimes tens of thousands. So I think I
saw one sell for like $11,000.
If they're sold for 11,000, do you think we could get 20 for ours?
Maybe.
Do you want to sell it for 20 on eBay?
I don't know. It's a pretty big milestone.
George.
I think I want to hold on to it.
You won't even hold on to me, but you want to hold on to a silver plaque?
What's the next plaque? Gold?
It's platinum. You owe me a hug if you want to keep it. Give me a kiss. If you want to keep it, you got to give me a kiss.
No PDAs. I'll give you a hug.
All right. Appropriate church hug. Whoa, that was too much. No leaning on the shoulder. All right.
We're going to have to... Do you think we should put this in a frame?
I think you can do whatever you want with it. And I also think we were missing super chats. So we've got a super chat from Northwest RC Club. Sent $2. Looking forward to another great live show.
I said that one.
You already said that one? Oh, she already said that one. We got one from Grimes Fine.
And I gave him a fist pump.
So we need one for Grimes Fine. I know.
Appreciate it, Justin.
How did I miss it?
Grimes Fine sent a
$10
super chat. Says, congrats, guys. You deserve it.
There it is. Sometimes even when you find a super chat, we can't even find it. We got 641.
Up there,
there it is. Yep.
On it there.
Thank you so much, Justin. We appreciate it. So we've got lots of questions tonight, George.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of things have been happening.
Yes.
We had the coin counting. No doubt some of these guys have coin questions. We had the potential illegal activities at the storage unit auction, which was a live auction. That was in Cleveland, Ohio. And no doubt they have questions because we've been reading them on the comments. And then Restores the Love as well. So, we got Bargain Hunters Thrift.
Bargain Hunters Thrift.
$5. Congratulations for the 100,000 subscribers.
Appreciate it. I'm going to give them 2.
Exclamation point. There's a lot more exclamation points than that. You got to boom. Come on.
For
boom,
every exclamation
boom,
point.
Boom,
appreciate it.
Boom. That was the knockout punch from George. Okay. Sal Rico said, did you get my photo? Maybe still on the way. We did not receive it yet. Did we?
We've been bad.
We've been busy.
We've been busy.
Extremely busy.
We were out of
state last week.
We haven't even checked it, but we will tomorrow.
We were out of state. We were at other storage unit auctions. So before we get into a question, do you think I can share with them just one thing that we found on the flash drives? Because remember, we're sharing with you tonight what was on the flash drives from one of the units that you saw this week. And there are multiples, and this is the one. The one, I promise you, that you want to stick around for. This is the last one we're going to look at. So can I pull one up right now?
Yeah.
So it's pretty customary when you buy a storage unit that there's going to be a flash drive in there, okay? And really 9 times out of 10, people lose their units, and generally they've lost their job, they're low income, and what happens is you'll find a ton of paperwork from Job and Family Services. Nothing wrong with that. You always typically get a cell phone as well, which is why I have like over 500 cell phones in the garage that we don't know what to do with yet. And you'll find flash drives. So this is one of the flash drives that I'm going to share with you what's actually on it. And so what you'll see here is you'll see that there is a resume. There is a PowerPoint presentation on how to enter back into the workforce, and another PowerPoint presentation on employment and training correction. So basically getting employed again. Now, this thumbnail or thumb drive, this is nothing. As a matter of fact, you'll see it actually came from Job and Family. You're not going to be able to see it with the glare. So this is pretty much nothing, but this is something. This is worth waiting for, okay? Oh, I just dropped it. It's so hot. It's so hot. I'll drop it.
Justin Brown sent a $2 super chat, says, can I get a happy birthday from the Hales crew?
Happy. I think it's Pirate that typically sings happy birthday. Birthday to you. We're at 709 viewers. Happy birthday to you.
Cha, cha, cha.
We're at 710 viewers, and maybe we can hit 1,000.
Woo,
And if
cool.
we get 1,000, I'll show you what's on this.
If
and if
we
don't,
if we can
I'll
get to
still show you.
1,000 watching now, I think
Yeah.
we should give away a free T-shirt.
Okay, we can do that. How are you going to decide
And they
who gets it?
They can decide, like the last time we did, whoever we see.
But I
in the
have
chat
all of these
once we
memory
hit
sticks to
1,000.
go through. I have to go through all of these.
And they get their choice of either a What the Hales tee or our Fun Employed tee, which I don't have displayed back there, but it's in our YouTube shelf under every video.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lazy Walking P just sent $1.99, scored a 1952 Packer. Check it out. Nice job. Sweet, Lazy Walking P. That's sweet. Really
we'll check
cool
it out.
guy.
Everyone else in the chat should check it out. Make sure you guys go to his channel.
Crocker's Locker says, sup, kids? Sorry we're late. They're calling us kids.
You know who the Crocker Lockers are, right?
Do you know how old we are? Do they not see male pattern
He
baldness?
already knows that you never want to grow up.
Male pattern baldness. What are we going to do about this? What did we decide? You were just going to take a marker and start sharpening it in, right? Okay. All right. We have got to get a question. Let's see if we can.
George is in the chat, my brother.
Oh, is he?
I don't
People
think
have
I've
been asking. George, people have been asking, where's George? I thought George was now a part of the channel. Where's George? I miss George. I want eye candy.
Aw.
That hurts.
Baby Jeebus is on the chat. Grimes, I think, leaves tomorrow morning to head to California to help Pirate with his $7,000 unit.
Gonna be
if you guys haven't checked out Storage Auction Pirate's channel, he paid $7,000 for a unit, and it's just the unit that keeps on giving, and it's just been amazing.
But do you think that unit is more amazing than what's on this flash drive? Because what's on this flash drive? What do you think? Because I think what's on this flash drive probably actually made more than $7,000. What do you think? I would say it probably made more than $7,000. I'm curious if they could guess what is actually on this flash drive. Okay, Adam's Exploit sent $4. Super cool with the East Coast O-Phase. All right. Okay, so do we have any questions yet, sweetheart? Pamela Lynn says, that's why I watch you, What the Hales, eye candy.
We knew that.
Is it getting hot in here? Is it getting hot in here,
It
George?
is kind of warm.
That's because you're next to me. Okay. We have got to find a question in all of these chats. We have 769 right now. And if we get to 1,000, we can get into some of these other flash drives.
Okay. Sophia wants to know, what's the craziest thing or things you've ever found in a storage locker?
Well, that one, Francisco Ponce says, are you guys dating? No. That's the craziest question I've ever heard. What the Hales would give him that idea? We're just besties for the resties, right, George?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to talk about the craziest thing?
Gosh. I mean, we've talked about the grossest thing, which kind of aligns with the craziest thing. What would you say?
Well,
I would say the drugs, maybe the amount of drugs that we found.
Yeah, that doesn't even faze me anymore. I think the $5,
the amount, the volume that we found it in, I think that's crazy.
Volume of drugs
all the time,
every single unit. As
but
a matter of fact,
the volume of that one unit.
Yeah, there's
just mind blowing.
There's drugs everywhere.
Yeah.
But I would say the grossest, which to me would be the craziest, is when we opened that bag looking for the certificate of death, and the bugs literally were jumping out, and it was close the bag. That's going straight in the garbage. We are not messing around.
And it was a
with that.
combination of bugs. It wasn't just one type of bug.
It was gross.
Yeah.
All right, Dorothy Gunn has asked the question.
Hold on a second. Casey Collins and a $10 super chat. Appreciate it, Casey Collins.
Before we get into Dorothy Gunn's question,
okay,
I want to share with them. Here is another flash drive
that came from that unit, even though it's not focused on there. There is nothing on this flash drive, but we will get to this one. And there is something on this flash drive that could have made more money than Pirate's $7,000 storage unit. Okay. I'm curious if they can guess what's on there. All right. So Dorothy Gunn says, what's up with that canceled unit? All right. So probably
we were shocked. That was new for us.
Absolutely new experience for us. New facility. We have not been to the auctioneer's auctions before. And now this is the one thing I want to say. When we edit a video, you see snippets from everything. So let's say there's this much information. What you saw was this from this much information. So what people do is they make comments based on this information. So what everybody is saying is that manager was wrong. He made the auctioneer feel awkward, out of place. Let me clear the air for everybody. The auctioneer, not the manager, the auctioneer is the one that set the stage for that to happen. The auctioneer is the one who wouldn't sell the first unit because it wasn't selling for high enough and Mike wouldn't want it to sell. In other words, the auctioneer, because that auctioneer received a buyer's premium, he gets a percentage on top of whatever it sells for. He wasn't okay with selling the units cheap. He's the one that set the stage.
So he'd rather get nothing than something.
So what he's trying to do is he's trying to discipline or correct the buyers and go, you'll never get them this cheap, so that they'll keep buying and bidding up. In other words, he wants to make more money. And the exact opposite thing happened. This whole thing blew up in his face at the very end at unit number 6, to where all of a sudden, Mike, the manager, wasn't looking at anything. It was the auctioneer that started it again. Well, I don't think Mike wants to sell it for that cheap. Well, Mike's not even there and looking. And then that invites Mike in, okay? So the question is, then he takes a $20, he won't accept a $10 bid, but he will accept a $20 bid. And then he asks Mike to come over, and Mike goes, well, that's worth more. I can sell it on Let Go. And he says this afterwards, $250. The funny thing is the auctioneer then out of nowhere pulls this number of $100 out of the air. He goes, well, I've got a bid from him for $100. Mike never bid $100. Mike said, it's $250. That's what it's worth. We're not there to buy what it's worth. We're there to buy it and then resell it
at a discount rate. Yeah.
Okay. So let me clarify. Number one, the auctioneer set the stage for all of that to happen. He set the stage for the manager to do what the manager did. And we were so disgusted by it. We went to another one of his auctions yesterday because we solely just wanted to see what he was going to do. And he did not disappoint. You will see that video tomorrow. Now, the question comes, is it legal? And that's a good question, right? So that's the question we pose to you. And we really want you to attempt to answer it.
Yeah, we'll let you guys decide.
Now, here's the big thing with legalities, okay? When we talk about what's legal, that doesn't mean that it's right. Okay, if we talk about it's illegal, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. Let me give some down-home illustrations, okay? If we go back into history, the Holocaust. We have an entire nation killing off an entire nation. Oh, by the way, in Germany, that was legal. Did that make it right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, how about, let's bring it home to us in the United States. How about slavery? Slavery. That was legal. Did it make it right? I think we all know the answer to that is no. Okay. Segregation was legal. Did that make it right? Do you know you would have gotten in trouble? You would have gotten arrested if you attempted to disrupt segregation. Okay. So here's the important thing in regards to legality. Legalities should never, ever be your standard for morality. Does that make sense to everybody? So whether it was legal or not doesn't mean it was right, okay? And so that's really what I want you to think about and ponder on as you see videos like that. There may be things that were illegal. And frankly, in my opinion, well, I think you can figure out what my opinion is. But I absolutely can share with you that neither George or I think it's right at all. We are at 951. Woo! We are almost...
If you guys are just hopping onto the live, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And then we also announced earlier that if we can get 1,000 people to watch live, we'll do a free t-shirt giveaway.
Okay, we're going to show what's on another flash drive, which we have plenty. This is the one that you want to see, but I'm going to show you another one now. There's 952. We are so close to 1,000 on the live stream.
Right, fist pump for Susan Macer says, congrats. I think Jeremy needs a kiss from George. I'll give you a kiss on the cheek. No PDAs.
Okay.
No PDAs.
What are you doing? Don't grab my face like that, woman.
I was gonna kiss you on the cheek right there.
Oh, that's what you were gonna. Okay, now there was this flash drive.
He doesn't want it.
And there was nothing on it, but there was another one that I have in my laptop right now, and I'm gonna show it to you.
All right. Well, while you're pulling that up, Suburban Beard sent a $5 super chat. Fist pump, appreciate it. Says, thank you for providing my daily motivation. Manny is super excited to meet you. We're excited to meet Mandy.
Okay, hopefully you can see this.
Is that a dog?
These are two dogs playing. Now, I don't have the volume on because there's a couple fighting in the background while the dogs are playing. So somebody is actually recording the dogs, and then a man and a wife are yelling and screaming at each other with explicit words.
Swearing.
Very, very explicit words. Okay. So this is what was on another flash drive, which wouldn't be called a flash drive. It would actually be, it would be a memory card. So it was a 2 gig memory card. All right. So that is what was on that. But this is the one you really want to know.
And it's worth, stay till the end to
it is worth waiting for. Somebody was making some big money.
EB Plunders and Fine sent a $5.
We're at 1,000. We're at 1,012 watching. We're at 1,012 watching.
Sweet.
Do I dare share with them right now what's on here?
It's up to you.
We are on.
It's solely up to you.
1,000. Okay. Be patient, my friends. Be patient, my friends. We will share with you what's on here.
Oh my gosh.
We are over 1,000
so many people
on the live stream right now.
So many people.
You're going to be watching this live stream, the chat, all night. Okay, so we answered the manager question, and we want you to know there will be another video on Monday, tomorrow, and you'll see him as an auctioneer as well. And he addresses what happened in the video that you saw on Saturday.
All right. EB Plunders and Fines will come back to you, but I want to see the first person to recognize that we hit 1,000, which was Grimes Finds. And I want to give away 3 free t-shirts. Southern Treasure Storage Finds. And
George is giving away all the merch tonight. You know why? Because of what makes so much money on this flash drive. Never in the history of opening flash drives would we have thought we'd found something that could make so much money. And here it is, my friends. You're going to get to see it. This flash drive, the Moneymaker. So why she's
this chat
picking,
is just flying.
Why she's picking, if she says your name for the free t-shirt, because we hit 1,000 in the chat.
Ooh, Justin Garner.
I need you to actually email us at whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to send your shirt size, and you're also going to realize that it can take weeks for us to respond. We get hundreds, if not thousands of requests every single day. It is a full-time job. It is a 24/7 job just to respond to YouTubers.
So make sure you guys let us know that you are the winner of the t-shirt, because there was over 1,000 people watching. Include your full name, and I need your mailing address, and then let me know your shirt size. And then if you want the Hales t-shirt, which is white with black, or if you want the Fun Employee t-shirt, and I don't have, if you want to see what it looks like, it's in our YouTube shelf. But it says Fun Employed and then What the Hales.
We're at 1,056 right now.
Amazing.
We actually might get to 1,100. We could get to 1,100. That's pretty good.
All right,
that's pretty good.
I gotta go back and find EB Plunders. He wants to know, is it essential to post a video every day to be successful on YouTube? That being said, can I get a shout out for our small channel?
Do you want to shout out EB Plunders, or should we just
Yes.
let's scream
Shout
it
out
instead.
to EB Plunders.
EB Plunders!
Make sure you guys check out their channel. I know they do reselling, and I know they do storage units as well. So to answer your question on posting a video every day,
all I can tell you is I probably shouldn't tell them what's on here yet. This makes money. That's what I can tell you. Okay. So
from our experience, yes. We've been able to grow organically by posting every day. And then technically we don't post on Sundays because we do our live stream every Sunday. So for us, yeah, it's helped us. You want to stay consistent. If you don't have enough content and it's almost impossible for you to post a video every day, maybe do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe do 3 times a week versus daily. And then maybe do a live show. So as long as you're consistent with your time and your dates, then you should be good.
The biggest thing, if you are wanting to create a YouTube channel and create a following, is content. Your content has to be good.
Yeah.
And when your content is good, people will watch it. And when they watch it to the end, YouTube pushes it as a recommended. Most of you probably found What the Hales because YouTube recommended it. Mm-hmm. So what YouTube does is goes, oh, people are watching this from the beginning to the end. Other people will like it. So they push it. 70% of your views on your YouTube video will come from YouTube pushing it to other people. The other thing to remember is people who watch it, 70% of them watch it on a cell phone. So it has to be cell phone friendly as well. So there's some tips for you. We are almost at 1,100 viewers on the live stream.
This is
right
amazing.
now.
Pat D's sent a $20 super chat. He said, give another shirt away paid by Pat D's. Oh, that's so nice of you, Pat D's. The next person up would have been Cel Rico.
Cel Rico.
Hopefully I'm saying that right. Cel Rico. Make sure you send us an email at whatthehales@yahoo.com with your t-shirt size, your name, your address, and let us know that you won the t-shirt.
Renee Woodward says, so happy I found What the Hales. We're so happy you found us as well,
We're
Renee.
so happy you found our channel.
We have a ton of fun. The thing we always share is we feel like you guys are actually family. Mm-hmm. So it may sound weird because it's all through
like
videos.
Distant cousins.
Well,
reunited.
I would say closer than distant cousins.
Reunited.
Some of you YouTubers are closer to us than some of our actual family members. And so there's this bond that brings us together. We all want to grow together. And so that's a phenomenal thing. And we love people. Birds of a feather flock together, right? If you run with the skunks, you're going to smell like the skunks. If you are a complainer, you're going to surround yourself with complainers. We love positive people who want to grow. And therefore, what's happened, this channel has been filling up with uplifting people who want to grow, who teach us as we teach them. That's the fun of it.
Yeah, we definitely learn a lot from our subscribers and our viewers. That's for sure.
And all of some of the friends that we have made on YouTube, we would consider them family.
They're definitely family.
And we miss them. We miss them like family. We want to jump on planes and go and see them.
This one's talking about moving to California.
We're at 1,100 watchers. We're at 1,100.
Super chat.
We are at 1,100 right now.
That is awesome. You guys are amazing. You could be somewhere else doing some other stuff, but you're here with us.
What the hell are you thinking?
What the hell are you guys
Clientele says, what are the plans for Christmas? Clientele, you have no idea what the Hales is happening. Yeah. But it's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
Mini spoiler alert.
Maybe not as big as what's on this flash drive, but it is going to be huge. I can promise you that. Absolutely. Okay. Now, a lot of people, they were asking, did we check through the coins? So what was do you remember what the total was on the coins that we went through?
Oh, gosh, it was close to 3,000, or was it over 3,000?
Like do you guys remember what the amount was on the coins? It took us over 2 hours to go through all the coins, first of all. Okay.
2 hours.
Now,
later.
Also remember, you saw a video when we found the coins, and then there was this huge gap of time. So there was a huge gap of time because we went through the coins.
Well, trying to dump it out of the water jug and the water.
Nightmare.
Don't ever save coins in something like that unless you plan on cutting the top like we did.
They're saying it was a little over 2,600. Okay.
Yeah.
So So and somebody said,
isn't that amazing how
2,700-ish.
coins just add up?
And the funny thing was, we both thought I said it was going to hit 3,000. She's like, no way, 4,000.
Yeah, because halfway through we were already at like $2,000.
But then what happened is like we got to the bottom layer, and there were so many pennies, so it was like really heavy silver on the top, but it was really heavy pennies. So then the amount went down. Not down. It didn't grow as fast the second hour of feeding the machine.
How about us attempting to try to weigh the jug?
That was a nightmare.
We tried to weigh it on his bathroom scale.
That was a
and
nightmare.
it just flashed.
Like,
it wasn't even reading
danger, danger. What the hell are you doing to me? Danger.
What are you
doing
to me?
And she's like, oh, well, maybe this is George. She goes, oh, maybe it doesn't go over like 200 pounds. I'm like, George, how much do I weigh? I'm well over. Okay. So all that being said is we did look through. It was a complete waste of time. Now, all you coin collectors right now, you're like, how could it ever be a waste of time? If you've got time to go through that many coins and you think it's
absolutely
fun,
go for it.
And you stay at home all day and you want to look through coins, that's great.
If it's therapeutic for you and you enjoy doing that, absolutely do it.
For us, we got to get to the next auction.
Yeah,
we have to buy the next unit.
Our schedule's so busy.
And we're up all night, usually to 2, 3, 4 in the morning, YouTube, just responding to you guys. We do not have
Pamela.
TV. We don't watch TV. We would never have time for TV. We actually went and saw a sunset yesterday and fed ducks for 20 minutes.
And catfish.
Well,
the catfish came out of nowhere.
We had 20 minutes of just us time since last October when we decided we actually wanted to build a channel.
Yeah.
And so that was like the first time. So it takes a lot. Okay. So we did go through all the coins and we found 2 World War II nickels, which is a percentage, like 30% silver. Okay. So remember, they took all the precious metals and they used it for ammunition during the war. Mm-hmm. And then we found handfuls, like 4 or 5. I don't remember the wheat pennies.
The wheat pennies.
So those of you who always go, they're not wheat heads. We get you to comment, and that's what's important to us. We evoke a response, and so we know they're wheat pennies. We call them wheat heads. We say a lot of things, connives.
If we have any local followers and they want to count our coins, would you be open to having them come?
If you're a local follower, and if we find coins, I have another bucket. It's nowhere near as big as that, but I got another bucket, but there's a lot of silver in it. It's down in the kitchen that we haven't touched for months. If somebody wanted to go through it,
let us know. If you guys are our local follower and you want to count coins, because we're constantly finding coins in units.
Always.
You are more than welcome to sort through them for us.
We're at 1,162 right now on the live stream.
This is amazing.
So remember, we're going through all these flash drives and memory cards. This is the one you want to know for sure.
Now, Adam Case and a $5 super chat says, good to see you guys. I keep missing the streams, but been super busy.
Made this one.
I got to meet Jeebus at an auction on Wednesday. Was so awesome to meet them. On Wednesday?
Where were we Wednesday?
Thursday we were in
PA we were. That's a secret. Nobody knows that yet. That's
Adam,
really cool.
I wonder if you're confusing Wednesday with Thursday, unless they went to an auction on Wednesday.
Is Adam the one that outbid me on the $400 unit?
That's the only person I can think of.
But Adam, he didn't say he got to meet us.
Did you meet us too?
And Pat D's 72. Did you meet all of us? This flash drive right here, this is actually for the Xbox. And this flash drive has nothing on it. So far, we've looked at this memory card, the Xbox flash drive.
Happy early birthday, Aaron Cooper.
We've looked at this flash drive, which has employment information, a resume. This flash drive, which has nothing. We looked at this memory card, which had nothing. And that leaves us with this flash drive. And this is the one you want to know what the Hales is on it. I'm just going to put it in my laptop right now.
He's getting so excited to share this with you guys.
It's crazy. We've never found this before.
So to go back to that question that was asked, what was the craziest thing you've ever found? It's probably the stuff that we find on flash drives.
This was
right.
I don't.
Do you want to change your answer? Yeah, it's probably the stuff that we find.
I think every unit the answer sometimes changes. So I'm just going to open the flash drive up and prep to share everybody. By the way, the flash drive's name is Jordan. Okay. And so Jordan is the name of the flash. You know how you can call it your flash drive a name. And so it's Jordan FD. That's the name of the flash drive.
Okay.
And then I'll show them later what's on it. I do have it open now. Vanfier 13 St. Clair just sent $2, George. We're almost at 1,200 in the live chat. Almost at 1,200 in the live chat. That's absolutely
awesome.
incredible.
Wouldn't it be crazy if all of our subscribers was on the chat at the same time?
That would be a Hales of a good chat right
and
there.
they can see that they were part of this.
That would be absolutely incredible.
That would be amazing.
That would be absolutely incredible. We just got another super chat.
Yeah, I saw from Dr. Flippit.
Yep, Dr. Flippit Thrifts McKay sent $10. We're all packed for our trip. Make sure that before you are on the live. Hope to see you soon.
So he's getting on the road with his wife.
They're coming to visit, aren't they? Didn't you tell me that?
They were going to make a pit stop in Dallas to meet Justin, but Justin's leaving tomorrow to go to California. So then they're on their way to New York, and then they want to make a pit stop in Wooster.
We're over 1,200 right now.
That's amazing.
We're over 1,200 on the live stream.
I invited him and his wife to come to an auction with us, depending on what our schedule is going to be. And I think they're going to be in town Wednesday.
Okay.
Which means there's an auction available. The last time when I responded
this
to
Wednesday?
You, yeah.
Which auction? We're going to one with
Springfield.
Oh, holy cow! We're going to 50 units tomorrow. We're going to over 25 on Tuesday, which we will have special friends there as well. Yeah. And then what? There's like 50 units on Wednesday.
And then there's a 2-day caravan.
So
auction.
Wednesday and Thursday?
Yeah, same auctioneer Wednesday and Thursday, which wasn't listed on Auction Zip last week because some of these facilities don't post in advance. They don't post well in advance, which I wish they did, but I found out this morning. Was it this morning?
Yeah, we found out. Yeah.
So I'll email you, Dr. Flippit, with the auction information, and then you and your wife can meet us there.
We're gonna need to buy more trailers. This week is gonna be a Hales of a week for auctions.
Or maybe one of our local followers will let us borrow their trailer.
Maybe what we should do is just meet our local followers. We buy them the unit and have them take it with their trailer.
You guys, absolutely.
Darren Twirliger, I might have still screwed that up. Twirliger just sent $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Darren.
Appreciate it, Darren.
We do appreciate that. All right. We've got, let's see if we have another question. Nobody's asked questions. Well, I actually haven't seen any, but nobody's, oh, wait. The humanless prosthetic leg. Okay. Clientenet just said the humanless prosthetic leg that you found. By the way, every prosthetic has a serial number that can be tracked to the owner.
To the owner?
You haven't seen this in a video yet, but George already sold it.
Yeah. So, I sold it to someone that does photography on folks that adults and children that are in wheelchairs and that have prosthetic legs. And
you will see it in a video, and because it's a first for us, so it's the first time either of us have ever sold a prosthetic leg, which I didn't sell it. George does all the money. So, but
it was the first time we ever found.
It was the first time I ever found a prosthetic leg.
We find medical equipment all the time, but this is the first time we ever found a prosthetic body part.
Let's see. We got a question here. Zazu828 says, what the Hales? Quick question. Local storage facility is going to make all units online with photos of all items in the unit. What's your take on auctions like that? My take on auctions like that is, number one, you're going to see vast majority of storage unit auctions move online. It's so much easier for the facilities. They're not paying a storage unit, they're not paying an auctioneer. They don't have random people coming onto the facility. And basically the third party, whether Storage Treasures, Locker Fox, it handles everything. Now, a lot of this is going to be regional. So if you talk to some of the other storage unit buyers on YouTube, some of them have said in the past, they've said, hey, this will never go away. Live auctions will never go away. I personally have the belief that live auctions are going to go away. All commerce is going to move to online. Now, as far as
how many years down the road do you think that'll?
I would think in 10 years, probably, you're going to see everything online.
And hopefully by then we'll be on to something else other than storage auctions.
We're going to be buying abandoned pyramids in 10 years. Okay, so my take on that is online auctions I don't like, because you have 5 senses and you want to use all 5 at an auction. You want to use your sight, which this is my ear, not my eyes. You want to use your hearing, your sight, your smell. How are you going to use your smell when you're at the computer to see if that was a smoker unit, to see if it smells like dirty pets?
Some of those units are
mold.
ripe.
Those units can be ripe. And so if you can steer away from online, steer away from online. The other thing that happens, here's the funny thing. I was talking to somebody, and somebody said, oh, I like online because they go cheaper in my area. than a live
Yeah,
auction.
so it depends on where you live. Some
Well,
areas it gives the bidder time to do the research and find out how much
they
things
go
are
for
resale,
4
and then
to
they
5
go
times the
more
price
than what a live
here.
auction would be. Yeah.
And so if I was at
depending
a
on
live
where you live in
auction
the world,
and I was going to buy a unit for $100, it would sell for $500, if not more, online. If I was going to buy it for $1,000, it will sell for $5,000 online. It's ridiculous because anybody can be at home and they can be bidding in their underwear. And so the higher the price goes, the less profit you typically are going to make. So that's where profiling comes in. Extremely important to profile. Good profiling always makes you good profit. If you're buying garbage units, don't expect to make profit. If you're buying units for $1, $5, $10, $15, and they look like trash, guess what's going to be in there? Trash. That's a good way to not make money. You need to buy units that make you money. You need to profile them. You need to profile correctly, and then you bid appropriately. That's how you make profit.
Yeah, I think that it's only happened to me once where I got a unit as low as $25 and it looked so trashed, but there were we saw two Boy Scout hats sitting on top. And that unit ended up being filled
amazing
with vintage electronics. It was filled
coins,
with
pipes,
vintage pipes, vintage,
all
all kinds of
money.
stuff. Yeah.
That was money.
So I feel like rarely does that happen.
It's very rare because if it looks like garbage, it is garbage,
Yeah.
but it does happen.
Yeah. Yeah. It can happen to you. Don R sent $1 super chat. Appreciate it, Don.
In just a moment, we're going to look at what's on this flash drive that you've all been waiting for. But we've got another question. The Mall 5 King says, have you ever run into illegal things in a storage unit that you had to report? So here's the thing. Drugs and paraphernalia. If you contact your local police, they're going to tell you, well, if it's a minimal amount of drugs, just throw it away. If it's paraphernalia, just throw it away. They're going to tell you if you ask them. It's the same thing they're going to do. Just throw it away. If it's a mass amount, we have contacted police in the past with a mass amount, and we will never do that again because you're going to be interrogated as if it's actually yours. Not a fun thing. And so for us in the future, we're just going to dispose of it ourselves. Now, the question always comes, what about stolen goods? The only way that you can ever prove, and we have a video on this. We asked the police, and we tell you this because the police were at the auction.
The sheriff showed up.
So we tell you this all the time.
Someone tipped the storage facility manager because you have to do a public announcement, right? And so someone that lived local in that city, I think it was Ashland, right? Ashland, Ohio.
Yep, it was in Ashland.
Recognized the guy's name and was like, this guy is known for stealing, and he's actually in jail now. So that's what.
So they called the sheriff.
That's who tipped the storage facility. So
we're at 1,306 on the live.
So that's what prompted the storage facility manager to call the sheriff.
People are crazy.
So that they can run the VIN.
You just want to know what's on that flash drive.
On the dune buggy and what else?
And you're going to be very happy with what's on that flash drive.
What else had VINs on them?
The dune buggy, the four-wheelers.
There was three
the dirt
things.
bikes.
The dirt bike, yeah.
So unless something has, let's say George stole this pen from me, okay? So steal it from me, George. All right, I call the police. George stole that pen from me. What are the police going to say? Prove it. All right, how do you prove that's my pen?
Yeah, if you
there's
don't
no
have
identification
any type of
number. There's nothing. There's nothing. You cannot prove. There are millions upon millions of those pins actually made. The police are going to look at you and go, "Well, you got nothing, and nothing's going to happen because you can't prove anything."
Yeah.
Only if something has a identification number
and someone called and reported it stolen.
So that's when you would want to see if something was stolen.
Would you like your pen back?
You already stole it, along with my heart. Okay. So we have almost 1,400 now on the live stream.
Vamp Bree 13 St. Clair says, is it possible to buy things we see that you find? Yes, absolutely. If you watch one of our videos and you're watching one of our unboxings and there's something that you're interested in buying, you definitely want to send us an email to whatthehales@yahoo.com, and then you'll get an auto response, like a robot will respond back to you and give you instructions on what type of information we need so that we know exactly what you're describing and what you're interested in buying. And then a lot of times we sell to our subscribers a lot. So a lot of the things that they see in unboxings.
And when you say we mean
me.
You. I don't touch any of it.
It's me.
And that is a full-time job.
I sell it to our subscribers directly. So a lot of things don't even make it to my eBay store because I've already sold them just from the unboxing video, which I love selling to our subscribers because I love giving them deals.
Now, that being said, with the eBay store, we have private eBay stores, and then we have eBay stores that are
we
just
share
for
with you
YouTubers.
guys. Yeah.
And there's a couple reasons for that. Number one, YouTubers have a habit of trying to connect with us and reach out to us on an eBay platform and make us offers. That's illegal. And that'll get you suspended from eBay.
And I'm sure a lot of them don't know this.
Probably not.
Yeah.
The other thing is when they see you, let's say we buy a unit for $100, but there's $5,000 worth of merchandise in there.
Mm-hmm.
So they go, well, we know you bought it for $100. We'll offer you $1 for that $500 item. That takes up so much of our time. It's just ignore, delete, ignore, delete, ignore, delete. And so we don't want that in a primary eBay store. So we need to filter that out so that real items can sell for their real value, if that makes sense to everybody. So when you're dealing with all of that volume, you have to filter it out to where there's real offers of value and worth, and also protect your business so that you don't get suspended from people making you side deals on eBay. So
right.
BK,
I got a ton of super chats I need to read.
Okay, while you hit one up, let me answer this real quick. BK Limpa says, what about a handgun? Handgun, go to hotgunswithaz.com, check and see if it's hot or not. All your state laws are what you need to adhere to. So states differ from state to state to state. Here in Ohio, it's signing a paper and it's in your name. In another state, they're going to confiscate it and you'll never see it again.
FX just sent a $5 super chat, says, have you guys gotten your plaque yet for going over 100,000? Yes, we showed it
Funny you
earlier.
mentioned that.
When we did the mail opening, we showed it earlier. Here it is. Isn't it
Do
so
we need the mail
purty?
song again?
Isn't it so purty?
We need the mail song.
Yeah.
I forget how it goes. Can you remind me?
Bugsby,
the anime lover, wants another shout out because he's already had like 2 tonight.
Bugsby.
So
Deidre Watt sent a $2 super chat. Appreciate it, Deirdre. Hopefully I'm saying your name right.
Michael Bird wants to know, what the hell did you get the guitar back? No, we don't even know if it was the right guitar. We know nothing.
Dennis Jones sent a $5 super chat. Says, example of an online auction, hoodies selling for nearly 15 grand. What the Hales?
What the Hales is right.
Lazy Walking Piece and a $2 super chat says, missed the super chat above.
Whoops.
No, I think I got them all.
You getting them?
Adam Case and a $10 super chat says, I found a bunch of bicentennial drummer boy coins in mint condition in a vintage toy unit. In my research, they sell for between $23,000 to $750 or $23 to $750. What experience do y'all have on pricing those coins?
eBay.
Yeah, eBay. We try and use the eBay sold comps. If you can't find it on eBay sold, it's definitely worth signing up for
WorthPoint. She thinks she's trying to say worthpoint.com.
Yeah, worthpoint.com. And then we also use an app called Coinoscope. So if you need help identifying that coin, Coinoscope is a really good app that'll help you identify the coin. And then you can use that description to hop on eBay to look for the comps.
We're almost at 1,400.
Woo!
For those who have questions about Restored to Love and those that have reached out to us and other channels about other channels saying negative things about Restored to Love, just don't give them any attention. We want to be around lovers, not haters. And so 95% of the people are going to love you. 5% are always going to hate you. Put all of your attention and your focus into the 95% who love you. They'll love you even more. Restored to Love will continue on, and it's going to be a great movement, and you're going to see more and more and more. And as a matter of fact,
and you'll see this thermometer get higher
I just
and redder.
finished
It's going to grow longer,
editing
taller.
A Restored to Love video right before we went live, and be ready to cry.
Junksman sent a $5 super chat, says found a Harley.
We're at 1,400 on the live. We are at 1,400 on the live.
Found a Harley buried in a $25 scrap unit. Cops came and took it along with all my profit. Never will report again.
There you have it.
Ouch. Where do you live, Junksman?
That would hurt. It would have to be stolen for the police to actually take it. So it'd have to be reported stolen.
Yeah, well, yeah, must have.
Oh, we're getting so close to finding out what's on this flash drive. And they're not going to believe
6 minutes
it.
away. Well, when do you want to show it?
You guys are going to be like, what the?
It's 6 minutes till 10.
What
time do you want to show it?
Can I show part of it? right now?
You
Do
can
you have
show
more?
it to them now.
Okay, I'm going to show you one file. Okay, I'm not going to show you the file.
Salrico says, "Can I get my T-shirt signed, please?" If you decide that you want the white What the Hales T-shirt, we have those in stock where we can sign them. So make sure you include that in the email that you want yours autographed. If you choose a Fun Employee T-shirt, those are all the inventories with Teespring, so we don't have. Those aren't in stock where we can't sign them.
All right, one file on this is not the file that's going to blow you away. This is one file on the Jordan file. This file is called Internet Crap. And so this file is filled with all kinds of memes, some appropriate, some very, very inappropriate, and we shouldn't have any inappropriate ones there in the screen. So there is another file. This is his Internet Crap meme file, which I can assure you the next one I'm about to show you has to do with the internet as well.
It's just a bunch of random memes.
It's random memes.
Swamp Picker sent a $2 super chat, says, "Hello."
Okay, is it time to show them?
Hello, back to you, Swamp Picker.
Is it time to show them the...
Yeah, because you still got to wrap up with the song.
That's true. Okay. Are you guys all ready to see what the other folder is? I have to tell you that this folder might have made Jordan, who I'm guessing his name is Jordan because that's the name of the actual flash drive. This folder might have made Jordan more money than Storage Auction Pirate's $7,000 unit, which I think he's guesstimating roughly around $80,000 last I checked. This thing could be crazy. So do I dare open the file for them?
Dr. Flip It Thrift sent a $5 super chat, says, "There you go, Jeremy. Your $1 million invention. Smell a computer." Nice.
Okay.
Smell a vision.
Here we go. Let's see if you can. Now there's the content. Okay. It is. Can you read that folder right there? If you can read that folder, you see the internet crap. That folder right there. Can everybody read that? Baby, it's not touchscreen. No, that was content. The other one is
the middle one.
No, the other one.
This one.
That one. The one that says my video uploads. Let me see if I can move that down a little bit. Can everybody read that? Okay. That says my video uploads. So it would not be appropriate to actually open this folder up for you. But apparently Jordan had an account as well, and it wasn't on YouTube.
Jordan was a bad.
Jordan had an account on another video sharing platform that definitely was not YouTube. It does not adhere to the same standards as YouTube.
It was not rated G.
It was not rated G, and he might have made more money than the Storage Auction Pirate with his 7,000. Might have. I did not check. I will not check. But he might have made more money than even Storage Auction Pirate's $7,000 unit.
Donatella Bodolina sent a $10 super chat. Appreciate it. She says, "I love your energy. Thanks for all the great info." Appreciate it, Donatella. We were on her live chat earlier, and she was showing us the swords that she found in the units. Yeah. And I told her, I said, now these swords will find you.
You find one sword and they just keep on coming.
We haven't found any swords, any good ones lately.
Baby, we got like 200 auctions or 200 units we're going to look at in the next 3 days. This week, we
better find some swords. Because usually when there's swords in the unit, that unit's filled with treasure.
The worst thing that Jeremy has eaten, somebody wants to know. Salad. Horrible stuff.
From a unit? You didn't eat a salad.
They didn't say from a unit. They said the worst thing I've ever eaten.
Well, I think the question was, what's the worst thing you've ever eaten from a storage unit?
I read the question.
The ravioli.
Buddy Light said, naughty people. You better believe it.
Jordan was a bad, naughty boy.
He was a bad boy. All right, George. We want to make sure everybody heads over to Storage Auction Pirate after this. So he should be going live. Storage Auction Pirate, are you going live? Make sure we tell everybody.
Yeah, I think he said he wanted to.
Storage Auction Pirate says, love you guys. We'll be heading over there right after we end here.
Desert Dragger Works at a $2 super chat, says, "Hi there, I popped in for a sec. Miss you, Lisa. Appreciate it.
We love you too. Oh, yes, we do. We love you too. Why are you not dancing? And this is true. When you're not near us,
George, I want to see the mom moves. We're blue.
Should I do the sprinkler again? And
Sprinkler.
like
Oh, YouTube, we love you.
am I doing it right? Am I doing the sprinkler right?
Kind of. Do you have any other moves? We love you, YouTube. Oh, yes, we
Hot
do. We love you, YouTube. And this is true. When you're not near us, we're rude.
We really are.
Oh, YouTube, we love you. 'Cause YouTube, we love.
Breathe.
You.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on our live, and thank you for letting us reach our $1,000 goal. I think we are 1,000 viewer goal. I think we got to like 1,400.
We did.
Good night, everyone. We love you. We'll see you next Sunday.
'Cause YouTubers,
Say
we
goodnight.
love you. Good night.